In a world saturated with noise, neediness, and emotional reactivity, true respect is not given. It is commanded. It is not earned by being the loudest in the room, but by being the most composed. Stoicism teaches that respect flows naturally to those who have mastered themselves. These cold behaviors are not about being cruel or unfeeling. They are about being so grounded in your own principles that you are immune to the trivialities that sway others. This disciplined composure is what people instinctively recognize as strength and honor with their respect. Here are 7 such behaviors drawn from the core of Stoic philosophy. 1. The strategic silence, the behavior. When provoked, insulted, or faced with foolishness, you do not immediately retaliate. You respond with a profound, deliberate silence. You listen, process, and let the awkwardness of the silence hang in the air. The Stoic principle. This is the discipline of assent in taciturnus, restraint in speech. As Seneca advised, be silent for the most part. By not reacting, you demonstrate that your peace is not so easily stolen and that your response is a choice, not a reflex. This silence is not weakness. It is a display of immense self-control that makes any potential verbal counterstrike far more powerful. Why it commands respect. It shows you cannot be baited. You are in control while the other person is ruled by their emotions. 2. The unbothered demeanor. The behavior, you meet chaos, drama, and panic with preternatural calm. While others are losing their heads, your heart rate seems unchanged. You assess the situation with a detached, analytical focus. The Stoic principle. This is the application of the dichotomy of control. You focus only on what is within your power, your response, and accept the rest as outside events. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." Your calm is a direct measure of your power. Why it commands respect. In a crisis, people are drawn to the calmest person in the room. You become the natural leader and the anchor everyone relies on. 3. The polite no, the behavior. You decline requests, invitations, and opportunities that do not align with your values or goals without offering long, apologetic explanations. Your no is polite, firm, and final. The Stoic principle. This is the virtue of justice applied to yourself. You respect your own time, energy, and purpose too much to squander them. As Epictetus said, if you seek truth, you will not seek to gain a victory by every possible means. And when you have found truth, you need not fear being defeated. You don't need to win approval by being a people pleaser. Why it commands respect. It demonstrates that you have clear boundaries and priorities. People respect those who value their own resources because it implies they will also value the resources of others. 4. The absence of neediness, the behavior. You do not fish for compliments, seek constant validation, or desperately try to insert yourself into conversations or social circles. Your sense of self-worth is generated internally. The Stoic principle. This is the essence of self-sufficiency, autarkeia. The Stoic derives their worth from their own character and virtuous actions, not from the fickle opinions of others. You are a closed loop of self-assessment. Why it commands respect. Neediness is repulsive, self-containment is magnetic. People are instinctively drawn to and respect those who are emotionally independent and self-validated. 5. The graceful acceptance of blame. The behavior. When you are genuinely at fault, you acknowledge your mistake clearly, concisely, and without a cascade of excuses or self-flagellation. You state the error, state the lesson, and state the solution. The Stoic principle. This is the practice of humility and wisdom. A Stoic sees a mistake as a learning opportunity, not a personal failing. To hide an error is to be ruled by ego. To admit it is to demonstrate a commitment to truth and growth that is stronger than your pride. Why it commands respect. It shows towering integrity and confidence. Only a very secure person can take responsibility so cleanly, and people trust them because of it. 6. The indifference to gossip and praise, the behavior. You show no interest in hearing gossip about others, and you react to both praise and criticism with the same even-keeled demeanor. You are not swayed by the applause or the boos from the crowd. The Stoic principle. This is living according to your internal scorecard. As Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. You have reversed this faulty logic. Why it commands respect. It reveals that you are principled, not political. People know you cannot be manipulated by flattery or intimidated by criticism, making you a person of unwavering substance. 7. The action over words, standard, the behavior. You underpromise and overdeliver. You let the quality of your work, the integrity of your actions, and the consistency of your character speak for you. You are defined by what you do, not by what you say you will do. The Stoic principle. This is the core Stoic mandate to embody your philosophy. Marcus Aurelius commanded himself, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. You judge yourself by your actions, and in doing so, you train others to do the same. Why it commands respect. It builds unwavering trust. People learn that your word is a guarantee. In a world full of talkers, the person who consistently acts with integrity and competence stands out and is revered. Conclusion. The respect of the inner citadel. These cold behaviors are the external signs of an inner fortress, a mind that has been disciplined by Stoic principles. Respect is not the goal, it is the natural byproduct of this self-mastery. When you are silent, you show control. When you are calm, you show strength. When you say no, you show self-respect. When you are needless, you show wholeness. When you accept blame, you show security. When you ignore gossip, you show focus. When you act with integrity, you show trustworthiness. Cultivate this inner citadel. Let your composure be cold enough to withstand the heat of chaos, and you will find that respect follows you effortlessly.